Hey everyone, welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do baby boomer nails, that too using polygel. So I'm going to do the nails on my own nails, and first I'm going to start by removing my gel polish. So to remove my gel polish, here I'm using an electric file and I'm using a carbide with bit with a yellow abrasive mark. So I don't have any kind of overlay or anything on my nails, it's just my natural nail and gel polish. So that's why I have used a very fine bit here so that I don't overfile into my natural nails. Okay, so before I start with the detailed explanation of this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, and also if you like these videos, please don't forget to like and comment on this video. Okay, thank you so much. Now I have started removing my gel polish. So my machine here, it runs at 18,000 rpm, because like I said, I only have like gel polish on my nails and I don't want to like kind of damage my nails. In case if you are not very comfortable using an electric file to remove the gel polishes, then you can obviously use your hand file. I'm very gentle here, I'm not putting any kind of pressure. I have like 100% attention while I'm doing this, and as you can see, I did not overfile my nails anywhere. Okay, if you're filing at the free edge area, then you can obviously put a little pressure, that's fine, because that's not going to do anything to the nails. Unless you want to keep it as it is, then obviously it will become thinner, but just make sure you are not overfiling the nails. So I would recommend, if you're a beginner, please don't do this with electric file. You can use it with your hand file. 100-180 grit would be enough for you to file down the gel polish manicure. Okay, so I have removed my gel polish from all my nails, and as you can see, my nails are pretty grown now. My ring finger, it's kind of a curly nails, and if I trim it down, you can see it also grows like kind of upward. That is one nail that's like that don't listen to anything or anyone. Okay, it just grows as it wants. So before the extension, I decided I'm going to trim down the length. Even though I'm trimming it, I'm not going all the way down to my hypenicum area. So one thing, for me, my hypenicum is kind of like extended, especially on my index finger and the middle finger. So I have to be very careful when I'm trimming this. If you have a client who has this extended hypenicum thingy, then just make sure you are not cutting into that skin. Okay, it's actually very painful. And now that we have all the nails, the gel polish is gone, let's just start with our dry manicure. As you can see, I'm using my orange wood stick to gently push back my cuticle. You can also use a metallic pusher, and you can do the same, but just make sure that you are using a sterilized pusher after every client, or even if it's on you, you have to make sure the implements are sterilized. Okay, and after pushing back the cuticle, I switch to my electric file. I'm using a red abrasive flame bit here, and the machine is running at a 18,000 rpm. But as you know, I keep on changing my nails, so I don't have like much of a cuticle dead skin or anything around my cuticle area, so I don't have to spend much time here. I'm just gently or quickly removing whatever is there, especially the leftover gel polish is what I'm kind of like removing, and little bit of cuticle is here and there, and that also I'm removing. And I'm also kind of pushing back that epinicium dry skin, so which we are going to trim later. Okay. After the e-file, I did like a quick buffing using a buffer, and I cleaned the dust, and I'm using a lint free wipe to kind of clean up my nail plate. Now the next step is to measure the tip. So this tip is the largest tip I ever bought, and this is from Timo, and I wanted this to create kind of aquarium nails and stuff, and I have never used it, and this today I thought I'll do a little extra large stiletto nail. So and that's why I decided I'll go with this one, and I wanted to see how big these are. Actually, these are like pretty big, and I'm just measuring the tips here. So I was like a little confused between number number 2 and 3, because these tips are like they're big. Okay, for my thumb only, I think I picked up 4 or 5, I don't remember exactly, but I think it was 4 or 5 that fitted my thumbnail, so you can imagine it's like really big in size. Okay, so if you have a client that does like really wide nails, this is a perfect a perfect tip that you can have in your studio or salon. Okay, next is time for us to attach the tip to the nail. So I put a little drop of glue onto the nails, and I use an orange wood stick to kind of like move the glue to the corners. This is like a really good glue. It attaches right away, and you don't have to like wait or anything. So here, this way you attach the tip. Just make sure your growth points are covered. You don't have to put your tip all the way down to the cuticle or towards the middle of the nails. All you have to do is just cover till the growth point. Okay, and just make sure your tip is kind of covering from both the sides, end to end. There is no gap. Okay, otherwise you will have like a kind of cut. Your nails will be shorter. And now that we have done with all the tip attachment, this is the actual size of the tip, and you can see it's huge. Okay, I won't be able to manage anything, so I decided to cut down the length to a kind of half. Then I decided a little bit more, because otherwise I won't be able to do anything. I can handle medium to large, but extra large is not something that I can handle. So after this I wanted to do the stiletto shaping, so I was cutting it. Please don't worry about the bigger scissor. I couldn't find a straight scissor to do this cut. Okay, so I ended up with my random scissor that I had in my room, and I'm kind of cutting the stiletto shape, roughly shaped, and then I use my hand file to kind of make it like proper stiletto nails here. Okay, if you guys love having stiletto nails, please do let me know in the comment section. And I kind of love it, but the only thing is I hurt myself. I poke myself here and there, and obviously my husband is also in danger, because accidentally, even though I'm careful, but it's not always like safe. So after attaching the tip, I filed and blended it, and before product application I am using lint free and alcohol to clean the nail plate, so that we don't have any kind of dust or moisture or anything on the nail plate. After cleaning the nails, I started applying dehydrator. Dehydrator, you don't have to apply all the way to the tip. You can just apply onto the nail plate. I'm using a dehydrator from the brand called Model Ones, and after applying the dehydrator, start applying a primer, and after that we are going to add a thin layer of base coat and going to cure it for like 30 seconds. I'll be using Irina's Polygel here, and this is a Ukrainian brand, one of my favorite. I must say this was one of the best Polygel I ever used, and now I only have like one more bottle left. Rest everything I used up. And the white, I wanted to use the same from Irina, but that was not enough, so I had to switch to a cheaper version. So the white Polygel I'm using is from like a local, maybe you can say China made low cost cheap version of Polygel. That's the only white one I had at the moment, so I had to use it. This one I wanted to have it like just to demonstrate something, or like do random practices or something, but today I'm using it on my nails. So I picked up a decent amount of product on my spatula, and I placed it around where I attached the tip, because I'm, like I said, we will be doing a baby boomer nails, and whenever you are using Polygel, you need a brush, and you also need either alcohol or slip solution to like move the Polygel around. So here my brush is dipped in slip solution, and as you can see, I'm using the brush to kind of like pat down the product, and I'm making sure there is not like a clear boundary on the white area, because after curing the white part, we are going to use the other color to kind of the pink Polygel to kind of go as an ombre on top of the white one. That's how we create the baby woman nails. Okay, So using the brush, just take your time. If your polygel is too sticky, just make sure your brush is nicely wet, and if you see any bubble forming, just make sure you're popping it off, otherwise it will be a headache later. So just gently pulling it, take your time. The best part about polygel is you have all the time in the world to kind of maneuver it and make the nails look smooth and good. Okay, so take your time and extend the product all the way to the free edge. And now one thing I learned, I did a mistake while doing this one, because polygel I don't do it very often. So I did one mistake. I did not seal the edges of the nails properly, especially on the index finger. Because of that, I had lifting at the free edge area. I'll put that clip somewhere on the channel, maybe in this video or maybe as a short. It's available on my Instagram. If you want to check out, you can check it out. So the main reason for that lifting is I did not seal that edges, especially the pointy area. I did not seal it correctly. I was like rushing the job because I had to finish this in a short time, so I did rush a little. For the thumb, I took my time and I did it because I was recording this part, so I had to. So again, another thing, you have to make sure your edges are sealed, especially if it's stiletto or even almond nails. Now this one, the white part is completely cured under the UV lamp, and after that I have taken a bead of the pink color and I placed it right below, and using the brush I'm going to create the cuticle area as well as the apex. So just this is just like acrylic. I love doing acrylic nails, and if you know how to do acrylic extensions and how to create the apex and all, or if you don't know and you want to master it, this is the best product you can practice on. Okay, so this way, without disturbing the center area, the height of the nails, because as you can see, our nails are anyways longer than the usual lengths that we normally have. So we have to make sure the apex height is matching the length of the nail. Okay, so it has to be proportionate. So just make sure that you have like a decent thickness and height of your apex, and also make sure that your cuticle is nice and clean and it's kind of sealed. And in case if you have excess, you can use your brush to kind of wipe off that excess, and then you can stretch down the thinner layer to on top of the white, and this way you are not completely covering the white, and at the same time your pink is also covering it. Okay, now one last thing I wanted to highlight while doing the ombre is you can always add a clear kind of encapsulation over the white, so that you don't file off the ombre while doing the filing and shaping. I did not follow that step here because like I said, I was in a hurry and I didn't feel the need to do it. But if I'm doing it for a client, I'll make sure I do that step as well. But this was my own nail, so I skipped it. So I just wanted to show the next finger also. This is the finger where I had that lifting problem. So I put that up as a post on my Instagram. If you want, you can check it out, or I'll later share it on here also as a short, so you can see what happened actually. So again, just as we did in the thumb, I'm using the polygel to kind of blend and spread towards the white area, and then I'm going to cure it. After curing, we need to clear the inhibition layer. So for that, I'm using an alcohol and lint-free wipe. Just make sure you're cleaning the nail plate, because inhibition layer means there is a sticky base, stickiness over the gel after you cure it. So you have to wipe it off. Otherwise, your e-file or your hand file, whatever you're using, it will be clogged. Okay, it's messy, and then it's very difficult to use that file to file and shape. So here I'm using my 180 grit file to kind of file and shape my nails. Once this is done, there is not much to kind of file, just here and there a little bit of unevenness, which I'm filing and making sure my shape is crisp and overall the architecture is good. And once this is done, then I'm going to use my buffer to kind of buff and level it. After filing, shaping, buffing, cleaning, This is how my nails looks like. So now let's just spray a little water and clean all the dust and things. You can also ask your client to go and wash their hands if you don't have, like, what, if you don't want like mess your place. So this is how it looks. I really liked it, the way it turned out. And now the next step is I'm using Bon Pretty's gel liner to kind of create a heart. Right now I did not apply any kind of base coat, top coat, nothing on the extension. I filed it, buffed it, cleaned it, and then I directly started my artwork here. So okay, so I'm drawing a heart, and then I'm going to do the isolated chrome art, where I'm going to rub the chrome over the black heart that I just drew. Okay, so since my base is like completely matte, the chrome will only stick to my black design. So that's the best part. You don't have to do any kind of special cleaning or anything here. So I'm just going to rub the chrome on all the designs that I have created, and after that I'm going to add some 3D flowers. So as you have seen in the beginning, I have like kind of an inspiration picture. This is nothing close to what the original artist created, but this is just my humble attempt. Okay, I'm being very nice here. Okay, anyways, so after this I did apply top coat and seal the design, and I wanted to know if you guys liked this without the flower or with the flower. Do let me know in the comment section. I think I liked it without the flower also, with the flower also. This is how it looked without the flower. I think it's still pretty, isn't it? And then there is the final effect or final look with the flowers. And I know the flowers aren't up to the mark, and I just wanted to get it done, so I was kind of done for the day. Anyways, so this is how it looks with the flowers, and I liked it with and without the flower. Both was like looking really pretty. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, don't forget to like, share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon on my next video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.